Alright. Ugh. Let's start playing this game again. The reason why I'm playing this game again is because this is the most viewed videos in my channel. Like if you combine all of my Amorous videos, this is the most viewed and have a lot of watch time in it. So yeah. So what's the reason why not playing this game and finish it anyway? By the way, I actually not finished this, Jax. But I did it in my channel. Alright, so anyway, magandang umaga my friends, this is Ernesto from ER Games and welcome back to Amorous. Now, we are continuing. There's only few more characters left, which is this one, I guess. One in the pool, which is I already know. I just watched a video. Her name is Ramsey. And the other one is from outside here. His name is Rex. Is Lex. So three characters left, I guess. So let's try at this one. Alright, let's continue. Heading over to grab a drink from the machine, I noticed one of the bouncers chatting up a fairly energetic customer. They seems to be having a good time, the smaller male wiggling his hips side to side and eyeing the larger dragon with eyes that suggested all sorts of mischief. Perhaps this was my chance to meet some new people like Kobe suggested. Get a drink and introduce myself? Watch the scene unfold, barge between them, maybe later. Maybe watch the scene unfold or get a drink. It's better to get a drink. First things first, I needed a drink rather than standing around like I was waiting for them to move. I put some money into the machine and leaned on the wall next to the tall staff member and pressed for a simple water. Since the machine was mostly full of snacks, I suppose with the bar downstairs they don't need much up here. The bottle popped out of the machine and I gave it a few sips, taking in the atmosphere of Amorous without interjecting too soon in the conversation between the other two. It felt relaxing being here. The beat of the music in the back of my head, the cool sensation of that drink in my throat, it wasn't so bad after all, even if the other two continued their conversation. Ha, is that so? You know, Rose, you do this every weekend. What's in it for me this time? What's in it for you? Well, how about this? The small avian leaned up, hand on the dragon's chest, swishing his hips the whole time. He whispered into his ears as the large male leaned down, a grind lightening his gruff feature a few moments later. Now that was a winning smile, even if the smaller guy and him were clearly involved from the intimate way they touched when he whispered. Before I'd even realize it, the security guard had turned to me. He had that wide grin still in his handsome feature, teeth glinting in the bright lighting of the club. I caught a glance at his name tag, Zenith. The other guy in the tight shorts stood beside him, a pixie-ish glint in his eyes. Well, 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 I don't think I've seen you around here before, and trust me, I won't notice someone as cute as you. Alright, introduce myself, return the compliment, playfully. Let him know you're appreciated it submissively, and the gonna return the compliment. Alright, hearing those words, I can't help but return that grind back to the guy. If they wanted to play this game, I was down. I cleared my throat, letting my words drip with a suggestive tone as I eyed Zenith and situated myself between the two of them. Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see someone as handsome as you sooner. Though I can understand you were already pretty distracted by your friend here. I don't blame you there. The dragon's eyes narrowed for a moment. However, that grind never leaves his face. The avian smiled and stepped up, giving the security guy something to watch as he looked me over apprisingly, and I smiled softly, running my hands down the fabric on his hips. You must been peered into this, huh? This is that is a very bad sentence to say. You must have been peered into these, huh? Is it hard to get you out of them again? He gave a little gasp at my touch, biting his lower lip in response. I couldn't help but feel that. Despite my baldness, that gasp was more than a little fake for Zenith's benefits. Look at the newbie, huh? I like your spunk. Think you can keep up with me and Rose, though? Zenith moves closer, reaching an arm around both his friends and me at the same time before I could react. I was pulled up against his chest. Maybe being shake to peak was a little premature, but I suppose I did instigate. The other guy, Rose, made a little eep noise before snuggling up, winking at me with a smirk. I think I'll measure up. The name's Case, by the way. Case, eh? Well, I go by Zenith. Think we found what we're looking for, Rose? The kind of person they've been looking for? That sentence ran through my head a few times. I guess being bold does get you somewhere, like Kobe said. The even in the belly tap rose by the sound of it. Eyed me up a few times and nodded. There's a sultry look about him and hand on his hips, apprising me as he gave a little wink. Something about his look was a little off. A smirk, maybe? The way he seems to try me on for size was more than forward. I look in be- I look in between him and I look between him and Zenith. He had the same look of playful hunger in his bright green eyes, despite how he hugged Rose a little tighter on him than myself. R- Reining him in the little baby? Reining him in a little maybe? Okay. Yeah, I like a guy who can take charge. But you know that already. Question their plans? Call it off, give up to mention I should, and blah 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 blah. Yada yada yada, question their plans. What is their plan? Alright, by the way, I'm using this new, actually it is not mine, this is actually a broken iPhone, well, just say someone wants to fix this iPhone. The thing about this iPhone is the screen is broken, and they want me to fix it by just buying the screen and replace the screen. Now the reason is I still not working that thing is because the screen is still not been delivered yet. So yeah, I'm trying to use this phone as a camera for me time. I'm going to go back using my old phone to record this. Like, by the way, this is the phone that I'm recording since. So yeah. Alright, let's continue. With Zenith's hands on the small of our backs, it was pretty obvious what was going on. Hell, I kinda wanted it. But it was best to be clear about their intention here, just to be sure. So guys, do you do this often with every new stud that walks in? Oh, nobody's really straight up asked before. How do I put it? There was a visible shift in Zenith's expression. Guilt, maybe? What did he have to be guilty about? Before he could answer, his friends chimed in. Shh, Zenith. Let me be blunt, honey. We're looking for a third party for a little bit of fun tonight, and guess what? You fit the bill perfectly, almost too perfectly in fact. What do you say? Down for a little fun tonight? This is fast. As Rose spoke, I could see Zen's expression change. That cock smirk had all but vanished. He looks sullen, but when he noticed my concern, he seems to swallow that down and put that signature Susie grind back in its place. He almost seems like he'd be grateful for the company, but was that what Rose had planned? It seems like there was more to the situation than I'd first anticipated. You done for a rump case? Sure, why not? Alright. Wow, this is fast. Go for the sex and the first part, I guess. Let's see. You know what? It. I came out to this club to have a good time, and a good time was being presented to me. It might have seemed to like the two of them had something to work out there, but that wasn't my problem. I gave them both an eager smile. I think it'd be good for all of us. When and where? Meet us in the back, sweetheart. I'm just going to freshen up a bit. Okay. I waited out in the back of the club for who knows how long, 15 minutes at least. It wasn't cold, but standing around as I watched other chatting, a few other hookups too, it looks like. It started to wear on me as my blood cooled. Maybe I'd been too hasty after all. I was ready to check my phone, give them another few minutes before I wanted to look for them. When Rose stepped out with someone else, Dennis didn't seem to be with him. It was a wolf who he was on the arm of, Rose pat the handsome guy square on the bulge on his shorts to stop him at his car before coming back over. Hey, Rose, where's Zenith? I thought I was quickly cut off. A look of a patient loss plastered all over his face. Oh, sorry, honey. I found someone else as we were leaving. I felt bad though. I couldn't help but come to break the news to you. After he finished speaking, he peered over to the guy by the car who adjusted his pants. Rose let out a sultry moan, those hips waggling a little. He didn't seem very in the slightest. I mean, sorry, in the slightest. Maybe next time, cutie. I've got a feeling I'll be busy all night, though. Before I could even say a word, he was off. I pushed my way back inside so I didn't have to hear Rose giggling all the way back to the car. I should have known something was up for the moment I met those two, and it didn't seem like it was that welcome in Rose's evening plans either. I grit my teeth. Stupid. Lesson learned, if it seems too good to be true, it usually is. At least I had an amusing story to tell, Kobe, I guess. Oh, okay, this seems like a very short story, I guess. So I guess I'm going to end this video right here. Wow, I expected to have a next part of this. I guess this is gonna be the end. So, right, I guess we're going to go to the next story, guys, after the next character. But that's on the next video. So I guess I'm going to end this video right here, guys. But anyway, thank you guys for watching. If you like this video, click like. If you're new here, subscribe. This is Ernesto, and I am signing out.